Greetings, loved ones. Today we're going to talk about when abuse turns deadly and how the presence of a gun in your home increases your risk of being murdered by your abusive partner. Help us get these messages out. Subscribe to our channel. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Hit the like button and the notification bell and share these messages with others. You never know, just by doing so, you could save a life. Survivors of domestic violence are often told by others to just leave in regards to their abusive partner. If only it could be that simple. Statistics show that the most dangerous time for a survivor of abuse is when she decides to leave an abusive partner. Abusers feel like they're losing control that they once had. That's when women are most likely to be killed, says Tammy Sullivan, Director of Family Violence Research and Programs at Yale University. Domestic homicide, when a person is killed by a current or former partner, takes the lives of roughly 2,000 to 3,000 women a year in the United States. Women are killed by an intimate partner at twice the rate of men. And while we tend to think of domestic violence as shoving, slapping, punching, and other such forms of physical abuse, this is not how most victims of domestic violence, homicide, lose their lives. Studies show that female spouses are more likely to be killed with a firearm than all other means combined, and that these women are most often killed in their own home than anywhere else. Sullivan says that while the homicide rate has been studied, not much research has been done on the correlation between abusers threatening a survivor with a gun and actually following through. Woman survivors will tell you that he cleans his gun in front of her and gets this look that says, "Yeah, this is for you." Or he'll sleep with the gun in the nightstand drawer, or he'll say, "I'll kill you if you leave me." Clearly, she says, these threats mean something different when the abuser has access to a gun. So you need to consider a safety plan, not a weapon. What should a woman do if she suspects or knows her partner is or could be abusive and there's a gun in the home? Should she arm herself too? The latter question is one Sullivan says that she can't answer. That needs to be a personal decision. But looking at research, such as a study by the National Institutes of Health, when a gun was present in the home, the risk of homicide increased more than 3 times. Additionally, the researchers showed that a gun in the home was the key factor in escalating non-lethal domestic violence to homicide. Instead of rushing out to buy a weapon, Sullivan says that women should empower themselves in other ways. First, by creating a safety plan. I know I keep saying that over and over and over and over, but that is the safest way to get out of a violent situation. This can be a plan to get help in a dire situation or to escape permanently. Is there a secret code you can text your friends that lets them know that you feel unsafe? It's critically important that you call a hotline to talk about your options so you can understand what can be useful in your unique situation. You can contact a domestic violence shelter near you, most of which have a 24/7 hotline staffed by trained domestic violence advocates. But you can also call the National Domestic Violence Hotline. And if you need the number, pause this video because I'm going to give you the number right now. The National Domestic Violence Hotline is 800-799-SAFE. I'm going to repeat that. 800-799-SAFE. And if you don't know what the numbers are for SAFE, it's 800-799-7233, the National Domestic Violence Hotline. An advocate can help you create a safety plan. They can help you find shelter. They can connect you to other services in your area, from legal to financial to educational help, all with the intent to give you the tools that you need to get out of the potentially deadly situation safely. With 1 in 3 women experiencing domestic violence worldwide, the question is not if you will encounter a victim of violence. The question before God is, what will you do when you do encounter them? You could be the person who saves a life. You are called. We are all called to be champions for justice. And those who suffer violence need to know that those who love them and those who don't even know them will step out and reach out to them to give them the help and the courage they need to leave before it's too late. Please help us get these messages out so victims of violence can recognize their situation and know that there is a way out. Also, so that you can recognize someone who's suffering and be the one who helps them. Subscribe to our channel, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Hit the like button, share these messages with others because, like I said, over and over, you never know. You could be the person who saves a life. And if you are a victim of violence, I want you to listen to me. You've been told so many lies that you believe those lies. And I want you to know the truth. The truth is that you are valued. You are loved. You're intelligent and you are beautiful. And God does not want you to suffer violence. He wants you to live free from violence and peace and tranquility. There is a way out. It's not your fault, and abuse is not love. If you are a victim of violence, reach out to someone now. If you find yourself in a dangerous situation, call 911 for help. Tomorrow we're going to discuss what to do when an abuser tries to block your escape. Until then, God bless you.